grind and watch Summoning Salt. Dude, did you guys see what? Dude, Summoning Salt is getting so fucked right now by YouTube. I'm so upset. Did Summoning Salt made a video explaining it? Oh, shit. Drama time. YouTube drama. Holy. Uh-oh. Hold up. I need to see what does Summoning Salt got to say about this?
Start this video.
What is going on? What's happening?
Video out by saying that as a whole, I love what YouTube has allowed me to do over the years.
What is happening,
I've made a
guys?
career on this website. I can share my videos with the masses and earn a living from it. There's so many things that YouTube does right with regard to discoverability and letting their creators monetize their creations. But there are things they get horribly wrong. And that's what I'm here to talk about.
This is the world record progression of YouTube's downfall. Dude, if he plays home, come on, please. Hold up, I got you. Hold up. That whatever it is. I forget it's home we're finally landing is okay. Watch this. Hold up. Everybody, I got this.
I'm going to start this video out by saying that as a whole, I love what YouTube has allowed me to do over the years.
Is this bad? Is this in bad taste?
Website. I can share my videos with the masses and earn a living from it. There's so many things that YouTube does right with regard to discoverability and letting their creators monetize their creations. But there are things they get horribly wrong.
This is so fucked up, but it's so funny.
About. A story that started a couple weeks ago. I make videos about the history of speedrunning world records.
This is so fucked up.
And a couple weeks ago, I uploaded my most
But it's so
video,
funny.
The history of Mega Man 2 world records.
Boys!
It was the longest video I had ever made.
Dude, that video is a banger too.
My heart and soul into it.
We watched it yesterday.
Months.
It was so good.
I uploaded it, and it pretty quickly got over 1 million views, which is roughly the amount I normally get. However, 4 days later,
Dude,
on the morning of September
so
21st, I got a notification that it had been age restricted. When a video gets age restricted, YouTube is claiming that there's so much adult content in it that it can only
Okay, the drop did not
limited
land.
ads,
The drop
which
did
means
not
you
land.
get a fraction of the monetization revenue, and it also gets suppressed in YouTube's algorithm. Surely, I figured this must have been a mistake. There was no sexual content, no adult content, nothing that could have gotten it age restricted. So I appealed it. And 45 minutes later, YouTube told me that my 78-minute video had been carefully reviewed. My appeal was denied.
Mega Man's dick bulging
Rightfully,
through.
I was pretty pissed off. I quickly figured out the reason
He
they
is in a
cited for the
speedo,
age
huh?
restriction was a clip in the middle, where speedrunner Elonesia used the F-bomb 6 times in a 3-second clip. But their application of the rule made no sense. YouTube's own guide for avoiding limited ads on a video says you should avoid uploading videos that have focal usage of profanity. The example they give for a video like this is a video that uses a curse word in every sentence. I looked at my own video. It contained 19 curse words out of 12,000 overall words throughout the entire video.
Goddamn.
That works out to roughly 0.16% of all
Bro, he pulled
words
out the
being curse
fucking
words.
math.
For
Uh-oh.
comparison, the Angry Video Game Nerd has a video on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where roughly 34 out of 1,000 words are curse words, or roughly 3.4% of all words in the video being curse words. His video has 21 times the amount of cursing mine does per capita.
Per capita?
Yet mine is the one that was somehow restricted for excessive swearing. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying that the AVGN's video should be age restricted. His video does have a lot of cursing, but it's not in every sense, which once again is the example that YouTube gave. But why is my video where 0.16% of all words are curse words across a 78-minute documentary,
Jesus.
the one that gets age restricted. Now, YouTube actually has conflicting policies on this. They also have a separate vulgar language page, which has a list of things that can get your video age restricted. One of them cites a sustained rant with heavy profanities. Elonesia's supposed rant was 3 seconds long. Is that a sustained rant? Objectively, there's no way that 3 seconds could be considered a sustained rant. It's a 78-minute video. A 3-second clip is approximately 0.06% of the video's length. That is not a sustained rant. The next day, YouTube got back to me and told me that they had made a mistake.
Yep.
My video should not have been age restricted. I'm not sure why it took them 30 hours to figure that out, but thankfully they recognized it and lifted the age restriction. So now my videos could be seen by everyone, but the problem wasn't really fixed.
Nope.
This is my video's graph of suggested video views. Basically, it's the views it received over time from being suggested to people in the YouTube algorithm.
Yep.
It was performing normally until it was age restricted, then it completely flattened. And even after lifting the
hidden tag was still there,
it never recovered.
That's fucked up.
So even though YouTube had technically lifted the age restriction, my video still had a small fraction of the visibility it was supposed to have. I was told by multiple sources that this would recover in a few days, but it never happened. I figured I'd just have to cut my losses and move on with just a portion of the revenue I was supposed to receive from this video.
I wonder if somebody...
I also knew that it was very unlikely it would ever be promoted again in the future, looking at how flat the graph was. So, I moved on, and figured that was just the end of it. But this morning, 8 days later, I woke up to an email that my video had been age restricted once again.
It must be a manual thing.
An email.
It has to be,
Their
right?
reversal of the decision 8 days ago was apparently incorrect.
Yeah.
And the age restriction should have remained in place.
Bro.
I don't get this. I seriously do not get it. I don't get how videos with 21 times the amount of swearing per capita.
It's either somebody at YouTube really doesn't. My guess is someone at YouTube really doesn't like Summoning Salt for one reason or another, or somebody is like bot reporting Summoning Salt's videos. Those are like the two things that it could be, in my opinion.
I don't get how YouTube can review a 78-minute video in 45...
Because one thing YouTube loves to do, by the way, is they say that their shit is manually reviewed, but really they have a bot review it. And then if you try to argue, they, within like 5 minutes, will be like, oh, it was manually reviewed and we're sticking with our decision. Because it just makes more sense for them to like just let the bots do everything and pretend like it's being manually reviewed by a human, but most of the time it's not. Like even at the top level with creators that get like millions and millions of views per video, they don't care. They genuinely don't care because the site is getting billions of views per hour. So like if they tried to stop and help every individual creator, I guess is their logic. I could be wrong here. It's too much effort. So they say that they're going to do manual reviews, but in reality, they just stick with whatever the bot decision is. And that could be easily influenced by doing your own botting and like mass reporting videos and shit like that. So if you mass report somebody's video, most of the time, the bot will flag it, and then you'll try and get it manually reviewed. And then the manual review will go through and be like, nope, actually, we manually reviewed it, and we're sticking with our main decision from the bot.
5 minutes and determine it should be age restricted. Then reverse their decision 30 hours later, then come back 8 days later and tell me, no, they apparently had it right the first time.
Yep.
And to clarify, if you or even YouTube as a whole didn't want ads on any videos with swearing, that's perfectly fine. I have no issue with that. But tell us that beforehand, and we can adjust accordingly. Don't give us these incredibly vague rule sets, and then even when I oblige by them, insist that I'm somehow violating them even when videos with 21 times more swearing are apparently perfectly fine. And I'll say it again, I really do like YouTube overall, But these incredibly inconsistent and obviously illogical
Where have we seen
rulings
this elsewhere?
make it so much harder to thrive on their platform.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is by no means necessary, of course, but if you're willing and able, I'd appreciate any support you could give me on Patreon. I'm losing out on a lot of revenue from this situation, and now that I'm doing this full-time, it hurts quite a bit.
Dude, he
But
just
most
went full-time, like, a couple months ago,
please share
too.
this video around.
Like, this could have been... Wait, hold up. 30K views?
But most
Or
importantly,
30K subs?
please...
Oh, this is his alt account? Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, like, dude just went full-time. Like, this was probably his first full-time video that he did while doing full-time.
share this video around.
That's crazy.
Any tweets, posts to Reddit, sharing it with friends, anything will help. I want people to hear this story.
Yeah.
Please make YouTube give me an explanation for what they've done. I don't see how, when comparing it to other videos on the platform, this 78-minute Mega Man 2 documentary is somehow the one that deserves to be age restricted. But I'm completely at the mercy of YouTube.
Damn.
Thanks for watching.
Bro, the saddest thanks for watching ever. If you guys want to support the video, watch it for yourself, give it a like, go for it. That's fucking so sad. Jesus Christ. Didn't they reach out? Yeah, like, look at this. YouTube, like, he's like, hey, just woke up to this. And YouTube's like, sorry for the back and forth. We understand how frustrating this is. And his reply is fucking, like, so vitriolic, too. You guys just confirmed in an email that my video is age restricted correctly. Videos with 21, the amount of swearing per capita remains with no age restriction, but mine gets restricted. Y'all stop lying. He said, stop the lying. It's fucked up, dude. Oh, God, where am I? Hello? Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's so sad, dude. We just watched that video yesterday, too. I feel so... Dude, a pensive emoji from YouTube. YouTube dropping the pensive emoji, bro. God damn. Well, of course they don't care. It's not about... The thing is it should be in their interest as well to have their creators thriving. But for whatever reason, sometimes shit like this happens where, like, either a YouTube employee goes rogue or, like, they just... I don't know, man. It's fucking stupid. I really don't get it. I really don't get it.